welcome back to my channel. It's just Clarice, and today I am doing a current favorites video. So I'm calling this a current favorites instead of a monthly favorites because the last favorites video I posted was in April, and it is now August. These are my current favorites, the things I've been loving and using the most over the last couple of months. There really aren't that many products because as much as I love doing these videos and as much as I love getting new products and trying them out and incorporating them into my new routine, I really don't go out and buy too many new products on a month-to-month basis. And I really don't end up falling in love with too many things either. But these are the things I've been loving, and they kind of go across a bunch of different categories, but I promise it's not going to be as long as the last video. So without much further ado, let's dive right on in. So first we're going to start with some just basic skin products that I've been really loving this summer. And the first one is, of course, my daily moisturizer. I don't know if I mentioned this in my last favorites video, but whether or not I did, I'm going to be mentioning it again. This is my Cetaphil Daily Moisturizer. It has SPF 15. It feels so good and so lightweight on the skin. It provides a lot of hydration. It makes me feel really good. It provides a really dewy sheen to my face as well. So even without makeup on, without any kind of highlight or anything like that, I still feel like I look really dewy and my skin looks really great all day long. It's been protecting me from the sun. It's been just really, really great. I've been using it every single day and I absolutely love it. The other skin product I've been using all summer long is obviously sunscreen. It's so important to protect your skin. This is my Hawaiian Tropic Sheer Touch Oil-Free Sunscreen with Ultra Radiance. It's SPF 30. It's supposed to protect, soften, and leave your skin looking radiant, which it really truly does. It feels like a lotion. It glides on the skin without making you feel greasy or oily afterwards, and it does provide all-day protection. I don't burn at all when I put this on my skin. It's really nice and it smells great. It has that classic sunscreen smell, but there's something else to it. I don't really know how to describe it. It's almost floral in its scent. I've been using this pretty much every day whenever I have to expose my skin, my legs, my arms to the sun. Moving on to the makeup products that I have been loving over the last couple of months. First things first, we're going to start with primer, which is the very first thing I put on my face after my moisturizer. And again, don't know if I mentioned this in my last video, but I have been loving the Too Faced Hangover Primer. It's a replenishing primer, and I think that that's so true. It makes my skin feel very hydrated and look very nice and plump and ready for makeup application. My makeup glides on so smoothly with this stuff on, and it really does help it to last all day long. So absolutely, absolutely love this. And when I run out, which might be soonish, I will be going out to repurchase. Next up is a face product I've been loving this month, and you guys know if you've watched my older videos that I do love the Physicians Formula Healthy Foundation, which gives you a nice light to medium coverage. But because it's summer, it's so hot outside, I feel like you want the most sheer coverage, or at least that's what I want. And I also want to look dewy, and I want my skin to look even and have all those benefits of a foundation type product without the heaviness. And this has been perfect for that. This is my Maybelline Dream BB Cream, and it is an 8-in-1 beauty balm, and I am in the shade 110 Light Medium. This is a great shade match for me, and it feels so good on the skin. It does provide, it's what I'm wearing on my face right now actually. I'm not wearing any concealer because I just came home from work, and so I'm pretty tired and I didn't want to do a full face. But I did want to put a little something on my skin, and this really does help to even out your skin tone. It provides a nice base for the rest of your makeup products if you do want to do, you know, the full shebang. And I absolutely love it. It's so great. Next, to talk about a concealer product that I have been loving, it's the Maybelline Superstay Better Skin Concealer and Corrector. It is oil-free with acetyl C? A-C-T-Y-L-C. Not really sure how to pronounce that. Now, this is kind of a surprise favorite because when I bought this concealer, I had no idea that I was gonna like it. I actually bought this for a video I did back in May, I believe. So I bought this concealer on a whim. I'd never heard anything about it. I didn't know anything about it going in, and I ended up really loving it. It has pretty good coverage. It's not a full coverage concealer, so I usually use this with another concealer, typically my Maybelline Fit Me, which is definitely more full coverage, but I love this concealer for highlighting. I love it just for brightening up the inner part of my face, and it does have pretty good light to medium coverage. So on the days when I want a lighter makeup look, I can just go in with this and it's perfect. It feels really nice on the skin. It blends out super well. There's not a ton of creasing with this concealer. I just absolutely love it. And my friend just told me the other day that this might be a drugstore dupe for the Urban Decay All Nighter Concealer. Now, I don't know that myself. I haven't really looked into it too much, but I would not be surprised because I've also used that concealer and I love it, and I feel like there are similar benefits to the two. So the next favorite product that I'm going to talk about is actually a new addition to my collection. I got it a couple of weeks ago in my July IPSY bag, and I have been loving it ever since. It is the Bellapierre Banana Setting Powder, and I didn't think I was going to find another setting powder that I loved as much as my Ben Nye Banana Powder that I got from my sister a few months back, but this is neck and neck with that one. It's so good. It helps to set down all my makeup without making it look flat or cakey because it has these fine shimmers in the powder that just provide this brightness to your face. And of course, because it's a banana powder, I feel like that yellow tint helps to prevent my makeup from oxidizing on my skin and becoming that horrible orange reddish color that does not suit me at all. I don't think it suits really anybody. Nobody wants to look like a hot Cheeto. So this is so perfect. I've been loving it ever since I got it, and I just keep using it. My next favorite is this brush right here by Smashbox Cosmetics. It's probably the second most expensive brush in my brush collection. The rest of them are mostly by Morphe or drugstore brands. I love this brush though. It's so good. It is a full coverage foundation brush. It has a flat sort of edge top right here. I love the color of it, first of all. I love this shade of red, and it's so light in your hand, but the best part about it is how it buffs out foundation. Now, in my last favorites video, I talked about my NYX foundation brush, which I do still love, but I have been reaching for this one so much more often because it buffs out my makeup so quickly and so flawlessly. It's what I use today on my skin. It works so well, and the product just evenly covers my skin and looks so nice and smooth afterwards. It's perfect. I think it is worth the price, but honestly, that's up to the individual to decide because it wasn't cheap. So next we're going to talk about an eyebrow product that I have been loving, and I'm kind of surprised because it's hard for me to find eyebrow anything that works for me. I got this in my July IPSY bag. This is the Pop Cosmetics, I believe it's called the Perfect Brow Pencil. Don't hold me to that. The name has worn off. I don't know what I do to my brow products, but every single time within a few uses, the name completely comes off the package. Maybe it's because of the way I hold it, I don't know. It's in the shade Natural Brunette, which I was actually afraid was gonna be too light for my brows. I usually go pretty dark because my natural hair color is so dark. But I actually think that because this is a sort of neutral brown color, it almost looks more natural on my face. And I love the natural brow look. It's what I've been really feeling lately. I don't like when it looks too sculpted. I don't like when it looks too bold. And whenever I use a really dark brown, no matter how light-handed I go in, no matter how minimally I shade it, it just looks so blockish and so full on my face. I mean, this is what I use today, and I just love the way my brows turned out. So yeah, it's been my favorite. One last face product to talk about, and that is a highlighter that I've been loving. It's by MAC Cosmetics, and it is their Mineralize Skinfinish Powder in the shade Global Glow. And it's called a Skinfinish powder, but this is so shiny that I don't think you would want to put it all over your face as a finishing powder, but it is such a beautiful natural highlight. You can see the glow reflecting off my hand right now. It's so beautiful. It's a bronzy shade, so if you're any lighter in skin tone than me, this will not work for you as a highlighter, but I think if you're my skin tone or even a little bit deeper, this could really, really work. It's so pretty. It just gives the most natural glow. I apply it just to the tops of my cheekbones as well as to the top part of my face here. I'm not wearing it on my skin today because I went really natural, but when I do wear this, it's just the prettiest just shimmery glow to my skin. It's not super glittery, it's not chunky, it lasts all day long, and it's just so pretty. And the final makeup products that I'm going to talk to you guys about today are lip products. There are these 3 lip products right here, and you can see that they're all in a similar shade range. And that's kind of the lip color that I've really been feeling over the last couple of months. It's that sort of purpley pink floral color. This one is actually a gloss because I've been really loving glossy lips. This is all I'm wearing on my lips today, and I also like to apply this just to the center of my lips when I put on a shade like one of these, or even when I put on a nude, and then I pop this on top for that little bit of pinky gloss, and it looks so pretty. This is by Clarins. It is their Instant Light Natural Lip Perfector, and this is in the shade number 7. And then these 2 lip products I've been using a lot the last couple of months as well. This is the Ofra Long Lasting Liquid Lipstick in the shade IPSY Unzipped. And this one is the Healthy Lip by Physicians Formula, and it's in the shade Berry Healthy. I'll do a couple of swatches on the back of my hand for you guys, just so you can get an idea of the colors. So this first one here, this is the Physicians Formula Healthy Lip. It's not too deep, it's not too bold, but it does give you that nice pop of color to your lips, and it's sort of a more muted shade. If I wanted to go a little bit lighter, then I would go with the Ofra Cosmetics lipstick, which is a bit more purple in color. It's a bit bolder of a shade, but it still looks very nice and natural on the lips. It's this one right here, and you can see the difference in the 2. This one is almost a bit more red in color, and this one is definitely more pinky purple. But I would say in person, this one ranges a little bit more to the pink side. And then finally, I'm gonna swatch the lip gloss for you guys, and it's a very natural shade of pink, and it looks beautiful on top of pretty much any lip color right here. Very natural, very pretty. It's what I'm wearing on my lips today. I absolutely love it for any look. So all I have left to talk about in my favorites this month are just a couple of clothing / accessory items that I have been loving. The first one is very recent, but I am obsessed with it. It is this adorable little backpack right here. I just picked this up at a Bentley, which is a bag store. I'm not sure if it's only in Canada. I really don't know that much about the store itself. I freaking adore this bag. Look how cute it is. It's so tiny. It's the perfect size to carry all of my stuff, but I can just throw it over my shoulders. It's not bulky, it's not huge. And I love that because I hate those bags that you just throw over your arm and then you get that little, like, I don't know if you do, but I do. I get that little red mark in my elbow. I absolutely love this. I love just throwing it on my back and forgetting about it. It has all these little pockets on the inside as well. I emptied it out just for this video. It has a lot of room on the inside and this really beautiful pattern as well on the fabric. I believe that this pattern is called Paisley. I love it. I think that the colors are so nice. I think that this cool toned gray goes with pretty much anything. And it's a sort of suede on the outside and then has these little leather pleather straps and handle. I really love this detailing as well, just right here on the front. I've been wearing it every single day since I bought it, which wasn't that long ago, but I know I'm gonna be using it for such a long time in the foreseeable future. Like, I'm gonna use this thing until it breaks. So the absolute last thing that I want to talk about was a gift from my sister, who I want to say thank you so much for this because I love it. I wear it every opportunity that I get, and I know it's summer, so this is gonna seem like an odd thing to be loving, but it gets pretty cool out here sometimes, especially early in the morning. And I work in an office, so I have to leave very early to get to work every single day because I work in the city, I don't live in the city, and I commute by transit. So something I love to wear is this jean jacket. It is a pre-distressed jacket. It's just in that classic blue jean color. It's not light wash, it's not dark wash. It's so nice. It's a boyfriend fit, so it fits loose. You wouldn't think that something like this would work with so many different outfits, but it really does. My favorite way to wear this jacket is just thrown over a dress. Any kind of long summer dress, I just throw this over my shoulders and it works and it completes the look. So thank you again, Laura. I love this jacket so much. That is all I have for you guys today. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, please make sure to give it a big thumbs up and let me know down in the comments below if you've tried any of these products, if you loved them, if you hated them, and what products have you been loving this month. And if you want to see more videos from me, you can make sure to hit that subscribe button because I post brand new videos every single week. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!